Warframe after our Christmas break, mostly because I was gone and could not stream from my laptop. But that's beside the point. I'm your regular host, gaming psychologist, and with me, my regular co-host.
Wait, I'm regular?
Yeah, you're regular. You take your fiber.
Oh, well, at least I have that going for me. Caffeine rage.
Tonight, no, I don't think anybody else is joining us. So we're basically just going to spend a few hours playing some games and just talking.
Shall we play a game?
Yes. Wait a second. Did my Kubro die? She
I thought you
died.
put the puppy on ice.
I thought I did too. I could have swore I did when I left.
Okay, go make the improved incubator segment because that prevents puppy from dying.
Incubate. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to go back to using my Sentinel tonight.
And my puppy is still 10 minutes away from defrosting.
Appearance. Will be pink and white.
Oh my. Yeah, you missed out on a couple of good alerts during the week, by the way.
Yeah. I wanted to play Warframe more, but it just... I had to turn everything down so low. I was playing it on such a crappy resolution in order to make it run on my laptop. I mean, I played a little bit, maybe 6 or 8 hours over the course of the last 2 weeks while I was
Only?
gone. Yeah.
I think you played more than I did.
Have you not been playing much?
Yeah, I've been popping on for alerts mostly. I am going to head to the dojo real quick.
That's fine. I'm resetting my extractors. Anything in particular you want to work on tonight? Or you just want to mess around?
Don't have any major projects going on right now. I'm out of keys on what I need to farm for Formus.
I have a message.
And honestly, I do a lot better solo just because I can hang in there for an hour.
Oh, I got a message saying that my dog died.
Yeah, in order to sit there and watch the entire time.
He did. It was like a lack of DNA stabilization injectors turned fatal. But why didn't you inject her, Ortis? You killed my dog. That's okay, I'll just make another one.
Wow, that's kind of cold.
Well, I mean, they're clones, kind of. I mean, it gave me a free egg after my dog died. I certainly haven't found another one.
Oh, did you put any of the second dream codes in? Because that may be from that.
No.
Remember, I did link it to you.
You did, I just never did it. That's my own fault.
All right, let me get back to the ship.
Yeah, I just
The
wanted to
research
see-
I have running has less than an hour on it.
Yeah, I just sent that to you so you'd have it. See, I should check my loadout.
Failed to join session. Send it again.
Okay.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood.
Sobek, stilettos.
Oh, so what to work on, what to work on.
Well, I've got a whole bunch of mid-level gear to level up.
Yeah, so I can't pull you to anything too crazy.
Well, you could if you wanted to. I could just go swap my loadout if you want to do something higher level.
Yeah.
But let's see. We could do a couple of Arcwing missions. I need to level up my Arcwing.
Yeah, I need to get some Arcwing stuff done as well, so that might be a good idea.
What level is your Arcwing? Because mine's like in the teens, the mid-teens.
Yeah, I think mine's about the same.
Yeah, everything's in the teens.
The Archwing itself is 17, and the weapons are actually in the 20s.
Yeah, my Archwing's 14, and my weapons are 16 and 19.
Yeah, the Archwing just feels like kind of an afterthought.
It was added way late. Way back when I played this for the first time, the Archwings weren't even a thing.
Just something to ease us in.
Yeah. Be a good warm-up.
Alright, yeah, I'll take Valkyrie out. Since I have her equipped and don't feel like swapping just yet.
Well, I mean, it's a...
And I have another Warframe just about done cooking.
Which one?
Varbran.
Not familiar with him at all. Or her.
He was a right pain in the ass to get.
Stealth kills. Nope, ain't happening.
I got energy orbs. Could happen.
You know, it's kind of, I'm like, keep thinking of things to talk to you about, but at the same time I'm going, well, if we talk about that now, what are we going to talk about when we record the podcast after this?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a flaw in doing the podcast later, huh?
Yep, although we could use this time to do a little bit of work, like discussing a few things. Like, for example, I've been thinking, when do you want to regularly record the podcast? I mean, do you care? Do you have a preference?
Well, I like the late night slot in general.
That's fine. That's the best time for me because of my kid.
Well, that and where I live now, trains go by during the day, so occasionally I'll have a train.
Do you live real close to the railroad tracks? Or just close enough that you can hear them? 'Cause
About
trains are
100
loud.
feet.
Oh man, yeah, that's real close.
But the thing is the only thing that's really loud about it is the fact that I live near a crossing, so the train whistle.
Gotcha. I live maybe half a mile from the nearest railroad line, and I can still hear them, but never
Well-
loud enough to like be picked
Well, let's
up.
put it this way: there's one. Well, it's probably a little more than 100 feet, but then there's one across the river that I can also hear if I'm outside, which is probably about a quarter of a mile. But if I'm inside with the windows closed, I can't hear it at all, so it's not that big a deal.
Right. So late nights. Well, late
Yeah,
nights work for just about any night for me, except for Thursdays and Sundays, because I do stuff with my
Yeah.
wife on those nights.
Yeah, I'm going to say that my off day on the channel is Sunday, so if we release it then, it wouldn't be competing with any of my Let's Play stuff. Not that my Let's Play stuff would be much competition. I mean, let's be honest.
My wife just poked her head out my door. I forgot because my schedule's changing. It's now Sundays and Mondays. So Thursday night's open for me.
Yeah, you have your entire schedule changing up before too long, don't you?
Yeah, a couple weeks I go back. And I'm going to have a later therapy schedule. But that's
Well, it's always good to get some help, you know?
Yes, it is. I do go to therapy myself.
So you're like the guy that bought Head Club for Men. You liked it so much that you became the president?
Yeah, something like that. That's one way you could say it. But, okay, late nights are fine. That makes it pretty much whenever. It might be difficult to do recording after streaming all the time. We'll
Yeah.
see how I feel after this one, because I'm pretty much at my peak right now, and if that really wears me out, it probably won't work when I'm back to my normal schedule. Just because, I mean, I don't want to I don't think I would actually fall asleep during the podcast, but that would be.
But it'd be hilarious.
It would be hilarious if that happened, but I wouldn't be at the top of my game.
That would be an outtake.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about it, Jared. What about
Jared.
you? Oh,
And Jared is now giving his impression on the open world survival genre.
actually, I kind of like the open world survival genre.
Yeah, but there's just so damn many of them.
There are.
Yeah, since we've had to do the discovery queue to get the cards this year, I've become keenly aware of just how many early access open world survival games there are on Steam.
There's a lot.
Matter of fact, I just got a review key for one.
Ooh, which one?
Astral Terra. It's one on your one list, but then again, your wish list, it's like half of Steam.
Is Astral Terra one where you're on a different planet?
It looks
Ship
more
crash
fantasy
lands or
based.
something?
It's not sci-fi. It looked more fantasy with a few MMO elements mixed in, at least from the little bit of video I watched about it.
Okay. I'd have to go look at it then. Because the one I've got wrapped around in my head of what I think it is a new sci-fi theme when it's like your ship crashes and you're stuck on the planet and you have to escape the planet. But yeah, so anyway, networks then have to figure out if we're still gonna even do a Kerbal Space Program stream. I mean, they're fun to be honest, but I'm very quickly running out of steam for them.
Yeah, Kerbal requires a lot of planning
Yeah,
for a video like that.
yeah. It requires a lot of planning and a lot of concentration. And I mean, to be honest, I'm starting to get burnt out on Kerbal. It's still fun.
Well, we're in the we're in the parking orbit right now, waiting for 1.1. I mean, let's be perfectly frank. I haven't played Kerbal in quite a while, and I only played a 1.0.5 for a little bit before kind of shelving it because my mods are just all over the place.
Right. Yeah, I haven't really played KSP in 3, maybe 4 weeks. Which I don't think you've actually really played it in, what, a couple of months maybe?
Not seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I have booted it up from time to time, but not, a serious play session.
Right. Alright, let me look at the different Arcwing missions.
Hey, Puppiness is defrosted.
Well, that's good. Let's give her an Arcwing and pitch her out into space. Okay, this one's a slightly higher level. I'd like to get my weapons into the 20s before we tackle some of the higher level ones. I'm okay with the frame itself being a lower level, but gotta have them guns.
Oh, also, hopefully getting a couple mods, because, getting the Arcwing mods are just a pain.
Yeah, you can almost... I'm not sure if you can only get them from Arcwing missions, but I'm not sure I've ever seen one drop from a regular mission. So did you do or get anything cool for Christmas?
Not really. Felt rather lonesome. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. I mean, you know what I did for most of my Christmas. I spent the first week fighting the
Rocky
internet.
Mountain High.
I spent the first week fighting the internet, and then the second week discovering that all of the stuff that I set up in order to make my gaming life easier didn't work. I have no idea where my VPN didn't work. It worked when I tested it from home. But my computer was having some issues. I don't know what happened. I had to fix it yesterday. Had to go in and basically reset all of my network settings and tweak a couple of things.
Oh, we defend, not destroy. Oh, here I was shooting at it. That was just a joke. I didn't really mean to shoot at that. But
I got a couple of really cool things for Christmas, though. I got a new monitor. It's a 22-inch 1080p, 144 hertz monitor. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I haven't hooked it up yet. We did Christmas with my parents today, and they're the ones who got it for me. So, gotta get that hooked up. I don't know if I've told you about this, Rage, but I'm gonna set up an editing station. I've got an old computer. What is it? It's a Dell, I think it's a Latitude 750. It's a really old kind of workstation PC that I got from my father-in-law a couple of years ago, just to have something for like a simple desktop to do like a lot of work-related stuff on. But it's got a really good quad-core processor. I can't remember exactly what the model is. It's older. It's a Pentium processor, but it's one of the quad-core Pentium processors. So it will do an alright job as an editing machine and a video rendering machine. So I'm going to set it up and put it on like a shelf or something above my desk and hook my old monitor up to it and then just connect it to the network so that I can share all of my files with it. And it's going to be my new editing machine. So I'm pretty excited about that, because then I won't have to... I mean, basically, I've got one computer right now that does everything, and when it's churning away at a video or something, I mean, you basically can just write it off. You know what that's like.
yeah, I mean, I can do basic web surfing, but that's about it. Anything major, I don't want to disturb it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think I could get away with with some light work, like maybe some light gaming or something on it. Something that's not too processor intensive. But
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I play a lot of Binding of Isaac, is that it's not intensive.
Right.
Well, that and I enjoy the game.
Surprisingly, I'm going to talk a lot about this in my podcast. I'm just briefly going to mention this in passing, but surprisingly, EVE Online is not a very intensive game. It's either really well optimized, or it's showing its age in the fact that it's just not as graphically intense as a lot of more modern games.
Well, to be fair, how much computing power does it take to render spreadsheets?
You have nailed my EVE Online experience on the head. Spreadsheets and pressing auto.
Mining droids.
Yeah, mining droids, got a lot of those. No, I'm going to tell you all about my EVE Online conquests during the podcast, but...
Yeah, instead of doing picking games this week, why don't we just do what we picked up during the Steam sale?
That works. Because I picked up quite a few games. Well, not quite a few, but a few.
Yeah, I bought myself a couple for Christmas.
Yeah, I bought several that could run on my laptop so that I could play them while I was gone. Let's just say for now that I was disappointed with several of my choices and refunded them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bad games are going to run on your laptop.
Just bad games. I'll put together the list on the break. And then I'm going to talk some more about X Marks this week, because I finally hit the grind wall. That was that mobile game I talked about last week.
I was thinking, wait, what is that?
It's still not a bad game.
To be fair, I think I kind of zoned out during that segment because I have nothing to really say about mobile gaming.
Right. Oh, hey, I hit a dead end. guess I
Yeah,
went
it's
the
the
wrong way.
other way.
There's a whole bunch of enemies that either spawned here or got left alive. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. That's it. Alright.
Yeah, I'm just doing some mass killing while I wait for you to catch up a bit.
Alright, I managed to not hit one of the giant fan blades. I hit 2 of the 3.
You do realize that's not the goal, right?
Well, you know what they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Or am I misinterpreting that?
Well, that's 66%, which is still a failing grade.
Not in my grading system.
Oh, I see. You're changing the grading system to try to improve your test scores.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
How progressive of you. Don't make the kids smarter, make the test dumber. Good thing nobody watches your Warframe stuff, because so many comments on that, huh?
Some people do. I don't know who, but some people do.
I probably shouldn't be casting stones on that. A lot of my stuff goes either unwatched or lightly watched.
My Space Engineers content that I put up while I was gone got quite a few views. Like 25 or 30 views a video. I've still got a few more in that series before I kind of hit the end. I wish I recorded a lot more. There were several nights that Spaceman and I played that I just didn't record. Because I was like, yeah, I've got so much footage for this already. I'll record the next one, and then we'll just kind of have a break between it. I've got, I think, 14 videos in that series, and I've got 4 or 5 posted already.
Well, I've been hitting my recordings pretty heavy the last couple of nights to try to actually get back on the ball. And I've finished off Freelancer in the process.
Nice.
I was in literally the home stretch. It took me just a couple hours to finish it off.
Like, that last mission. You just hadn't done the last mission. The last mission's pretty long.
It was like 2 or 3 missions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I forgot just how, not really a spoiler, but just how abruptly it ended. It's like, wait, that was it?
Yeah.
I actually did a random mission just to make sure that I didn't miss the ending. Because, let's put it this way, the ending for Freelancer kind of sucked.
It does suck. It feels like that they had a great thing going, and they realized, oh, we're out of money. We have to end this. Like, that's what the ending of Freelancer felt like. There's some mod content that fixes a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would be able to run it, though, with the hack job I have on Freelancer to get it to run at a decent resolution, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of modding conflicts between the big content mods, like the rebalance mod or the discovery mod, which are the really big ones, and then making them run in HD. I'm not sure where the conflict lies either. Like, I spent a long time trying to fix it, and I never could.
I'm not going to come back to Freelancer right away, but I am going to see if I could get one to run. And if I can, then I might play it. I don't know. It's just, after 20-some episodes of Freelancer, kind of want to break from it.
Right.
Especially Freelancer. I'm not sure if the player-made mods have this problem, but it's just so grindy.
Well, I was about to ask, what are you looking for? Are you looking for, like, more story-based content? Or are you
It would be
looking for more
definitely story-based.
variety? Okay, for the story-based stuff, start with the Discovery mod. It's got an entire separate player-made campaign that happens after the main game. And I believe you can choose to skip the main game and just start right into that with the post-main game universe. But you can play through the main game if you want.
I don't want to play through that again.
Yeah. And you don't really get anything except you start the Discovery content at a lot higher level. You have to if you just jump into the discovery content, you have to do some grinding to get some money to get a better ship. If I remember correctly, it starts you with like the max player rank, so you can just buy anything you want anywhere, but you still have to get money for it.
Yeah, the player rank system was such a messy content or messy system.
I got a few mods. I'm gonna check those out real quick. And the discovery mod adds new ships and things like that, but it doesn't add as much content and as many new missions as the rebalance mod does. The rebalance mod is all about adding variety content. Like, it adds several new mission types, and it adds, I don't know how many new ships, a couple hundred. It adds a whole bunch of new planets and things like that, where that, just new places to go explore. It's all from other sci-fi series like Star Wars and Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica, to name a few.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in the wrong spot. I was just distracted talking.
Oh, look, a distraction.
Where?
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
One of those new.
I did get some useful advice during my freelancer stuff. Unfortunately, by the time the comments came in, it was too late to make use of it.
What sort of advice?
Basically, there was one point that I was on a base with a bunch of illegal drugs that I could have took a couple jump holes that I didn't know about to basically sell them and set myself for most of the game for money-wise.
Right.
Or just hunting down shipwrecks, which I tried to do early in the series, but I was high enough level for it, and it seemed like I was never quite had a powerful enough ship to be able to survive long enough to get to the shipwrecks.
Yeah, inside all of the radiation and everything. There's a ton of that when you're hunting down ships, or hunting down shipwrecks, I should say.
I mean, it's not a bad game, it's just flawed.
Yeah. I really hope that Star Citizen lives up to it when it comes out. I mean, I know that you can play the PvP version. What is it? Arena? I think it's what it's called right now. I can't because the game, for some reason, won't run on my PC, and support has been useless so far in trying to figure it out.
Sorry, you don't have a supercomputer. Can't run it.
Yeah. But what's this? Oh. But eventually I'll get it working. I'll care enough to put the time and effort in to get it working, and then we'll see. Alright, let's do... I'm ready. You can just...
Alright, I was just pulling the new Warframe out of the foundry.
That's fine. You can ready up.
Yep.
Over.
Valkyrie has her oven mitts on.
Oven mitts.
Yeah, they have a QT design on them, because Valkyrie.
Right.
And you don't dare say anything otherwise. Otherwise, she'll murder you.
Absolutely not. Need to start a couple of projects in the foundry. Oh, here we go. I'll start them later.
Well, I still need to go. It would take me a bit to set up the new Warframe, so I just decided to go ahead and get it going.
That's fine. But yeah, I'm hoping that Star Citizen turns out. It's gotten so much money at this point that I feel like that if it doesn't turn out turn out more positive than negative, that it's going to be one of those games that lives in infamy.
Like Spore.
Yeah, like Spore, actually. That's a really good comparison. Everyone's just poured so much time and money and I don't know, love, I guess. The fans have poured so much love into this project that if it goes wrong, they
It'll
will
be
never live
a
it
game
down.
that no one forgets for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. We'll see, though.
Yeah, I don't like being a ball of pessimism and salt, but at the same time, I have a good reason for it,
Right.
namely Spore.
I think we've talked about Spore before. I like
Yeah.
Spore. I know I've told you that I like Spore.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I knew what Spore was supposed to be before it launched.
Yeah, I didn't. I think that's the thing. I went into Spore blind. Like, I saw it, and I was like, oh, this looks really cool. And I enjoyed the experience that I got. But I have
Yeah,
gone back and looked at old posts and articles that were
Yeah,
written
like
about it.
like the missing life stage, for example, how they simplified a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I always found the end game, though, to be very boring once you actually get into space.
It turned into a big game of whack-a-mole.
I mean, it was too... You had to babysit everything too much.
Well, I think my primary problem with the Spore space game, other than being just lackluster, was that the entire time you're controlling more and more things. You know, from single cell to multicellular cell organism, from to a small tribe to an entire civilization. Then you get to the space stage, and oh, you're controlling a single ship, or at best a single little fleet.
Yeah, I think... I can't remember how many ships you could have in your fleet. It was like five,
4 or 5.
4 or 5 total. But it's like, you get to that point, and it's like, okay. And then you couldn't really do anything with them. All they could do is follow you around. If you could, like, for example, recruit ships to have been in your fleet that you could send to do all the crap that you didn't want to do, like, oh, help us, our planet's under attack. Well,
Again,
yeah, again.
and the static defenses were shit. They were absolutely useless.
Yeah, they were useless. I don't know if... I can't remember them ever saving the planet. I should probably
And
stop
most
fighting
of-
and go towards the objective.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
That's the thing, like, they just endlessly spawn, so I just sit over here and I'm fighting. But, yeah. I would usually, what I would do is I would start a game, work my way up to the global conquest, and then just, you know, I would conquer the globe, get into space, and then go, yeah, let's start over again and try building a different kind of organism.
Yeah, I've commented before that Spore is an amazing 3D editing program with a crap game attached to it.
Yeah, you could do a lot with the little creature editors.
Yeah, that was probably the most enjoyment I had, was just seeing all this stuff people made.
Yeah, you could also
Probably
do a lot
my-
with the vehicles as well. Building design
Yeah.
is kind of lackluster, but the creatures and the vehicles, you could go crazy with that stuff.
Yeah, there was actually a hidden editor for the plants that they never released officially.
I did not know that. Although that knowledge doesn't make me want to go back and play the game. I also played Spore when I was a much younger gamer. I think I played Spore when I was a teenager. And my experience with games was pretty focused at that point to, like, console shooters and stuff. Spore was one of the
there's your
first,
problem.
Spore was one of the first PC games that I really, really got into. It was around the time that I discovered RTS on PC and all of that, so I didn't really have anything to compare it to. Like, I discovered PC gaming in my teens. Actually, I should say I discovered World of Warcraft in my teens, and then whenever I needed to break that addiction, I discovered other PC games. was so happy when I got my first 56K modem because it meant that I could play World of Warcraft with some of the actual graphics settings turned on. Now you can't play WoW on a dial-up connection, but you used to could. Saying that doesn't make me kind of want to play some WoW. I always keep a couple of spare time cards lying around because once, maybe twice a year, I get to hanker in to play for a couple of weeks. Check out all the new stuff and the latest update or whatever.
I keep apprised on WoW's news just so that I won't go back because I see what they've changed. It's like, oh, really? They changed that?
There's a lot of really good stuff in it. They've also done a lot of things that a lot of the core player base hates, which is a lot of stuff that I like. They have made WoW over the last couple of years a lot more accessible to casual players. And that's great for me because I play maybe a month, a year. That I like every time I log in I go, what was all of this stuff that I had set up on my HUD, you know? But the simplifying helped a lot. But I can totally see why people would hate it. Because I remember doing some of the old school hardcore raids and dungeons. Like, if you miss your cooldown, man, everybody dies.
Yeah, see, I raided an EverQuest, so things aren't as hardcore as that was.
Right.
But they were kind of tough. Granted, I didn't play the vanilla raids. I started in Burning Crusade. But there were some fun encounters in Burning Crusade.
Yeah, I was raiding in vanilla. I played when vanilla first came out. I bought in then. And WoW came out in what, 2004? Is that right?
I'm not 100% sure.
It was around then, 2004, 2005. I was about 14 when I started playing.
God, I feel old.
on a 26K modem. Or was it 26? No, it was 28K. On a 28K modem. It was the coolest thing ever, and then I got a 56K modem, and it's like, whoa, it's twice as fast. My ping is twice as good. I played so much that I got my own phone line in my room.
Wow.
Just so that I wouldn't eat up the phone and my parents could use it.
What the hell is this drop I got? Kaz's handle?
I think that's a
Arcwing weapon part, I think.
Yeah. I got one in the last game, or in the last mission as well. Alright, one more run on that, and both of my weapons will be in the 20s. And then we can go tackle some other Arcwing missions that are a little bit tougher. But if you need a minute, you can feel free to take it.
You wanted to start things in the foundry, so I'll go set up Vromp run. Probably won't use them tonight, though.
Let's see. Ignis. Start that. I need Oxium and Argon Crystal in order to create the incubator upgrade segment.
Well, that's something we could do. Is I could drag you through the survival for a while.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Let's see.
Operator, I've run
Vectis Prime.
all systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Oh, well, I'm just setting random colors on this, and some of these are crime against humanity.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
Huh. The helmet for this guy just popped up again as an alert.
Yeah, I see the alert that just popped up.
if you want to hit that.
Yeah, give me just a minute to finish checking on what I can actually start, and then we
Ooh,
can go
what's
hit a
in
couple of
Europa?
alerts. I don't have Europa yet, so you'll have to launch that.
I have it. Yeah, I may want to bring something higher level.
Oh, I'm going to. Here we go. Warframe. I was like, where is the tag that says Warframe? I know it's here somewhere. Ash Prime chassis. Okay. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. I'm good on my foundry setup. Let's change out my weapons. That looks good. And then I can actually upgrade that. Huh?
Give me just a moment, okay?
Okay.
Everything
Oh.
in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Here we go. Is that right? Okay. Yep, I am ready. Whenever you are. Well, that's an interesting noise my iPad just made.
Hmm?
My iPad. It went do 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 do.
Charge!
What level is this alert?
2629.
Okay.
Well, this gets you the first part of this Warframe, which I might add is a real pain in the ass to get together.
Which Warframe is it?
The one I just finished creating.
Okay.
I mean, he literally is just finished in the foundry. Good puppy. Trying to remember if I have. Oh yeah, you could open up still. No luck there though.
Friendship door? It is a friendship door. Another friendship door.
They really want to make sure we keep together, huh?
Just want to make sure that we're staying friends as well. Alright, we still haven't sped the throw back up on the glaive, which sucks.
Yeah, they're supposed to sometime next year. Early next year, I should say. Sometime next year, that's not a good sign.
Nope, since sometime next year could be literally any time.
At least that's the last I heard.
Okay. Gotta kill everything in the room. I looked down and I was out of shield and my health was dropping.
Ooh, 25,000 alert
Where?
on Phobos.
I don't know if I have Phobos. I need to play a bit of Warframe and unlock a bunch of places. I've got,
Yes, you do.
I've got high enough gear to get several planets unlocked, or several new places, I should say. They're not all planets, but...
Well, not until DeCrest Tyson has anything to say about it.
But I was hoping to play a lot more on the trip, but between the internet sucking the first bit, and then it just not running as much as I would have liked, or as well as I would have liked on my laptop. Oh, whoops. Should have paid attention there. I apologize for that. Ouchie. Oxygen, that's good. I need some of that.
Let's get my regen going.
heard screams. They're all dead, aren't they?
Nearly. Would you have it any other way?
Nah. Rather than be dead than me. Got a couple other cool things for Christmas too. I forget which model it is, but it's one of the Kraken gaming headsets that are recommended by like everybody as the top gaming headset if you're gonna use a headset on consoles. Because I want to start streaming a few console games, and I plan on buying some kind of capture card, and then just capture my streams to my PC.
Yeah, I actually didn't get that much for Christmas. I got a little bit of money, which mostly went to movie expenses, and actually that's about it.
Yeah. Well, I've had 3 Christmases this year. I have 2 every year, just because my in-laws live in Colorado. So either we go see them or they come see us for Christmas. And then we had Christmas with my parents today. And then I say technically 3 because my wife and I had our own little family Christmas, which was fun. That was my favorite. It was just nice and quiet. Well, as quiet as it can be with a toddler.
Yeah, I don't have much in the way of family myself, so.
I have a question.
What?
Do you know how to make Windows 95 PC games run on a Windows 7 machine?
Give me enough time in Google, I can probably figure it out.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be my solution. She got me Frogger, because she likes it and said we could play it together. And I looked at it and I was like, well, that's cool, but this is for Windows 95 machine.
I mean, usually the first thing you try is just going through all the compatibility modes. And is this broken? I'm going to where the marker's saying, and there's absolutely nothing here.
Yeah, I'm running back and forth as well. I don't see any enemies spawning.
Yeah, they changed the exterminate missions while you're gone because people are using them to farm up focus.
How did they change them?
They made it where they'll spawn behind you a lot more.
So you have to backtrack and run around and look for them?
Yeah.
You can't just run straight through? That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That also makes a few missions that have different areas that you can't get back to. Impossible if that happens.
Yeah, there's been a couple times that it just hasn't worked, and looking like this might be one of them because my marker is showing literally right here.
Yeah, there should
this
be
cabinet.
enemies in this room according to the marker.
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
Nope, he's on our side.
What?
Sometimes you can hack the cabinets. And
I never have that happen.
I just hacked the cabinet.
How do you do that?
You just
Because I never have that prompt show up. Maybe that's a mag thing.
I don't know. Sometimes when they're just open and stationary like that, you can hack them. It looks like he's shooting at the cabinet. There must be an enemy stuck in the wall. Or something. I wonder if I can... Nope. I was thinking I might could kill him with my my Warframe ability, but it didn't show up even like it was doing damage to an enemy. He might be on the other side of the wall through this door, but the door's locked. And we can't open it. There's a security camera. Oh, but I can't damage it.
Well, this is annoying.
Alarm successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
Well, I got a kill off of the security camera. What's in here?
So since it's Steam sale time, any games that we should pick up for Kerbal multiplayer?
I retweeted your post about Battlefront 2. That was good. I'll go through and look, and I'll make a list of games that people should consider buying for Kerbalcast multiplayer.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too expensive because, like I said, what I did get for Christmas went mostly to movie expenses.
Right. I'm gonna keep them to as best I can to $5 or less.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Well, I found one guy.
That's good. Oh, here's another security camera.
You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
Okay, I found an elevator. I'm going to take the elevator up and see what happens.
Okay. Killed another security camera. Ah, come on. There we go.
Alarms have been reset.
Oh, you're killing enemies, it looks like.
Yeah, I found a few.
We only need 6 more. Where did you find an elevator?
Follow the waypoint.
Okay. I went way back. I was looking for security cameras we missed because they count as kills.
Out of enemies here.
Oh, here's the elevator you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm done in this section. There's nothing here.
Well, I brought you the elevator at least.
According to the mini-map, it's the section down below.
Just 2 enemies.
Oh, they made this such a pain in the ass. And sometimes it makes missions impossible. Not just because of this little joyful thing, but also because occasionally you'll get a... Is it below me? You'll get a timer.
Yeah.
And because you have to run back and forth on sabotage missions, I should say, you'll get a timer, and because you have to run back and forth so much, there's no way to actually complete it. But that's the friendly. Yeah, he fell through the floor. He had to. because the marker's showing enemy in this room, or sorry, the mini map, I should say, the how it turns red from red to white
Yeah.
when all the enemies are gone. There's an enemy somewhere in that room. Oh, frustrating.
Well, if we take a couple of minutes, we might be able to find some turrets or cameras. They can give us the kills that we need. But yeah, I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time on this. If we don't find it, complete it pretty quick. As much as it sucks, I'd rather just abort it and move on to something else.
Well, you're going to piss off the Republicans.
Screw them.
Sorry.
Nah, it's fine. It's our show. We can say and do whatever we want. I hate that you lose everything that you picked up whenever you abort a mission. Whoops.
Or accept credits.
Yeah, you get to keep the credits, but you lose all the materials and everything. Which I think is pretty lame.
Yeah, this isn't working.
Nope. He's randomly attacking the floor again. My little guy that I hacked.
Yeah, let's abort.
Alrighty. Trying to blow this up. No. I'm gonna blow myself up for fun. Man, I had my affinity mission and everything.
I'm doing something really quickly.
Okay.
Well, I could accept the invite at least. Yeah, next time something gets stuck in the wall like that, I'm going to have something to fix that, hopefully.
What is it?
My favorite pistol.
Your rocket pistol.
Yeah, I just need to have a moment to set it up. Because I've swapped a lot of mods out around. It needs a moment.
Want to do an invasion? There's one for 25,000 credits on Phobos.
Yeah, give me just a moment. I'm setting this up.
Right. Just whenever you're ready.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
There's a new alert on Jupiter. Let's take a look at that. Alert enemy task force located. Exterminate. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's see, I can pull up the topic list for the podcast here on my phone. Take a look at that. I know you talked about it earlier, but I just want to look at it.
Yeah, I've been trying to rearrange it a little bit.
Yeah, now that I'm not on vacation, I will spend some time actually working on it. I've got a list of things to do before next week is over. And that is on the list. Put some more time into the topics list. One thing that I need to do.
Shut up, Ortis.
One thing that I need to do on our outro is to be a little bit slower to respond. I did not listen to the entire thing before I synced up the times, and I was just a tiny bit off, and either that or we drifted a little bit, maybe like because of Skype or something towards the end.
Possibly.
And at the very end for our outro, we wind up talking over each other a little bit, and like by the time I discovered it, I was like, I've already spent an hour and a half editing this and making sure it's all good. I'm not going to go undo all of that just to fix this right here at the very end. So I'm just going to respond a little slower at this time, and then I can edit out any dead air.
Oh, so sort of like whatever I'm talking.
Yeah, pretty much. I just edit out all the parts where you talk, and it's just me the whole time.
Operator? Ordis wonders.
So basically, like Kerbal only you're the Biff.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I may be setting my angstrom to be a hell of a lot of damage, by the way.
Nothing wrong with that. Let's see, game this week.
Basically, it will one-shot me if I hit myself.
Way to go. Let's see, Mail Call.
Yeah,
It's a really good
which
TV
is gonna,
show, actually. Mail Call.
It was first thing that popped in my head, temporary thing.
Right.
Which is going to be completely empty this week, obviously.
Yeah, we'll just skip over that. Steam Weekly
Or
Deal
we could just,
Discussion.
play it up like, okay, it's time for mail call. It's empty.
Oh, well, better luck next week. And then Steam Weekly Deals, that's where you were talking about. We should just talk about the games we picked up on the sale.
Okay, I'm all set now. Or just the top sellers for most of the year. It's from April to December. Steam Spot's data so far.
I thought that was what you were saying we could replace what's more popular than Evolve with.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, sorry, I got a little backwards there.
That's okay.
Yeah, let's see if anyone's stuck in the wall this time. Yeah, watch out. I'm going to test fire this.
Oh, those are some big explosions.
Explosions?
Oh, yeah, these guys are lower level. I probably should swap out my weapons to something that can benefit from more positive experience. But that's okay.
Didn't we already go over that?
We're just going over it again, just to be sure that everybody's on the same page. Man, I'm gonna have to work to get my 30 kills. From my,
You want me to go take a tea break?
yeah, sure. There's only 77 enemies. You'll kill like 60 of them. With your ginormous nuke launcher.
I hope Rhino doesn't mind me borrowing his gun.
He's probably okay with it.
This gun's just so much damn fun.
Your rocket pistol.
Yeah. I'll let Puppiness open some lockers. That'll give you time to kill things.
Sounds good. I'm just running forward.
You're supposed to be better at this. Or did I swap out that mod?
What, opening the lockers?
Yeah. Sorry.
I still got the kill for it, so. Come on, reload. There we go. I got it. I probably should stop running into those bombs.
Why not? They tickle.
They tickle and produce some violent laughter.
Oh, it looks like you could jump on that until the last moment.
Hello, little bomb dropper.
Oh, friendship door.
Okay. I'll come be your friend. Why do I always hit reload? I've got a 60 round clip. I fought like 5 rounds. Reload. It's a bad habit from all those years playing games like Call of Duty and Halo. I mean, it's good to reload when you got downtime, but I shoot like 2 bullets, start reloading, and it's like, oh, there's the enemy around the corner. Where's the last guy?
Who is behind us, of course.
Hopefully he's not too far.
Starting to think we shouldn't be doing exterminates anymore.
How far back is this guy? long as he's not stuck in the wall. Oh, no, please.
Fuck you and everything you stand for.
What if he's sitting? Would it be also
Well,
everything he sits for?
Well, he's sitting in a pile of scrap now.
Touche.
Another job well executed.
Ooh, look at that sweet, delicious oxy. Alright, there was that quick alert down.
So, should I drag you to the void for a crystal so you could make your new puppy?
I need... What do I need? Hang on. Can you get Oxium in the void?
No.
I need about 500 Oxium, so basically we just need to keep fighting the Corpus.
Ugh. That's a lot of Oxium.
Yep. It takes 1,200 to make it. Oh no, I need about 600. I was gonna say it takes 1,200 to make it, and I've got about 550. So I need 600 to 650. Who's on Jupiter? Is Jupiter the Corpus? Yeah. But I've completed Jupiter except for the Arcwing mission. Oh, which we should do. Let's do that.
Ordis has been counting stars,
Now that I got
operator.
my weapons in
All accounted
the
for.
20s. This map again?
This is a sabotage mission.
Treasure Hunter. Find one mod.
I got killed thanks while sliding. You can't slide in space. I'm getting stealth kills though somehow.
Magic. Intensely high amounts of magic. Watch out for enemy patrols. Wow. Thanks, Lotus. That's good. Good information. What are all these guys that we're fighting then if they're not patrols? Oh, I crashed into the
What?
wall. Probably shouldn't do that. Oh yeah, found the mod. It was actually a fusion core, but hey, whatever.
Close enough for government work, right?
That's right. Good enough. Target. Okay. Hello, laser beams. Did I miss? Oh, I missed one. There's another one. There we go. We've done it now. Have you been to see the new Star Wars yet?
No,
Me either. I'm gonna.
I just don't have a real interest in it.
I want to go see it because
It's-
it's Star Wars. Like, maybe that's the wrong reason to go, but just like, I just want to see another good Star Wars movie. You know. The older I get, the more upset I get about the prequel trilogy. So I just want to see a Star Wars movie that's better than that, even if it's not as good.
Well,
as
to be fair, that's a low bar.
it is a low bar. I mean, most of the reviews that I saw, and what, like my wife went to go see it with her dad while we were in Colorado, and they said that it was better than the prequel trilogy. So that at least makes me happy.
Low bar.
Yeah, but I mean, they managed to not beat that low bar with 3 movies in the prequel trilogy. So
Oh no, the last half of Revenge of the Sith, I think it wasn't terrible. It's just everything leading up to it was terrible because I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. It felt like the turn of Anakin. Spoilers, by the way.
right, spoilers on what? When did that movie come out? 04, 05?
It just felt like the turn of Anakin was way too sudden. It should have been during all 3 movies.
The thing is, if you go back and you watch the Clone Wars TV show or animated series or whatever, that is great. That's really, really good. And if they had made the entire trilogy, the prequel trilogy, kind of based around that, and then had the ending of the 3rd movie be like the final turn of Anakin, it would have made a lot more sense. Okay, so what is your least, or sorry, what's your favorite of the prequel trilogy? Or which one is the best? However you want to say that. Which one sucked the least to you? I think that's a good way to say it.
I would have to say the 3rd one, just because. Well, let's see. The first one has Jar Jar Binks, so that's immediately out. The second one had the whole sand scene, if I recall correctly, or is that the 3rd one?
Scene?
The whole romance between, or is that the 3rd one? I don't know, that they kind of blend together.
The second one is the one that has the big romance, like, well.
Yeah, okay, then it probably has the sand scene where I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and blah blah blah. And,
yeah, that's the second one.
It just felt like I was trying to think of a good way to put it. It felt like Lucas read some dime store romance novels and thought, "Wow, this is really good. I should put this in the movie."
Right? Wait, no, that's wrong. Not you. The mission that I picked. Let's see, if exterminate's not the fastest mission we can run, or maybe we could do a survival mission. Fighting the Corpus. Yeah, here we go. Work on getting some Oxium for a little bit. I think, and this is going to be very controversial, but I think my favorite of the prequel trilogy is The Phantom Menace.
Have you watched it since you were 10?
Yeah, I have. The thing is, to me, The Phantom Menace is not a great movie, but it has the least problems with it for me. Like, yes, Jar Jar Binks is annoying, but to me, he's not unbearable. He's just not a great character. The second movie, the entire weird awful forced romance is just unbearable. I can't stand that. And then the third movie for me is just so weird. Like, Anakin's turn is too fast, and there's a lot of stuff that like contradicts itself in the movie that I just can't stand. The first movie is just kind of a mediocre sci-fi movie. I think the reason that so many people dislike it is because they were let down by the fact that it wasn't the Star Wars movie that they were so hyped up for. And, you know, I can deal with a mediocre sci-fi film.
Yeah, but it's mediocre Star Wars.
Right. But to me, you know, it's mediocre. The other two have got problems that, for me, are so bad I just can't. You know, like, I can still watch and enjoy, like, the action scenes in the second and the third movie and be like, oh, wow, that's really cool Star Wars battle. But as for the actual plot of the movies, the second and the third one, to me, are just like, oh, this is so bad. And the first one, for me, is not like that. You know, it's just not a great movie. It's just an average movie.
Well, go ahead. I didn't mean to jump up that far, but okay.
What, you mean to start the defense? Shooty, shooty, bang, bang. But I am gonna go see episode 7.
I probably will see it eventually. I'm just not in a hurry to do so.
Right. I'm probably gonna wind up going and seeing it Saturday. We'll see just exactly how my day turns out, but Saturday I'm gonna be out of the house for a while to run some errands. And I'll probably just go to the movies that day and see it. Until then, I'm not leaving my house unless something comes up. So I obviously can't go see it if I don't leave. I suppose I could torrent it, but...
Not. I was going to say not with that attitude.
I don't do that too much anymore. I don't hardly torrent anything anymore, really. I used to torrent everything. Books, movies, video games.
Yeah, pretty much the only thing I torrent these days is anime because it's a pain in the ass to get otherwise.
Yeah. I mean...
Speaking of which, did you ever finish that series?
Which series? School Live?
Yeah.
No, I swapped over and have been watching, Kill la Kill. I'm almost finished with Kill la Kill, and when I finish Kill la Kill, I'm gonna go finish School Live. So I'm still on episode.
Yeah, I was going to say I wasn't sure if I need to dig through my list and find you something else yet.
Not yet. Probably this weekend. By this weekend, I will have for sure finished Kill la Kill. I don't know if I will finish School Live yet, but I will be watching it again this weekend.
Oh no! When you started watching it, you kind of tore through half of it.
Yeah. I got through half of it, and then while we were on our trip, my in-laws have got 2 exchange students from China that live with them, and one of the girls really, really likes anime. And I got the first season of Ruby on DVD, and decided to give it another shot, because I told you I'd watched a few episodes before, but it never really grabbed me. But I thought maybe if I sat down and watched the entire thing as like a movie, because that's how it's set up. That's the reason I think that I didn't like it before, because you just watch the individual episodes every week. They're only like 10-minute episodes. They're really short episodes. But they're meant
Yeah, I tend to not watch a lot of short anime like that.
They're meant to be played back to back, though, and together they make like a hour and a half to 2 hour movie. It's really good when you watch it that way. Just 10 minutes is not enough time for really anything to happen. So, you know, you've got 3, sometimes 4 really short episodes making up what normally would be one full regular episode. But it's a really good short animated film, basically. But so anyway, she really wanted to watch that, and after we watched that, we had a really long conversation about what anime we've been watching. and she had been watching Kill la Kill. I was like, well, I watched the first episode, and I really liked the first episode. She was like, well, we should watch it. I'll just go back and rewatch it with you. And we watched a few episodes together, and then I went and watched all the way up to, I think, episode 14 of Kill la Kill. And then my free trial of Crunchyroll ran out, and I don't want to watch anime with ads. And I just haven't went and watched any more of it.
I guess I'm just gonna have to link you to the fan sub sites that I use.
Well, I found a site called Anime Pill, which has one ad before the video, kind of like YouTube, and I'm okay with that. It's just Crunchyroll has mid-roll ads that play, and they don't even like space them properly. They don't ever put them in places where commercial breaks should appear, like
Yeah, at least Dasuki, the site I linked you for One Punch Man, they put it during the normal commercial break.
Yeah, I went and found Anime Pill when I was looking for One Punch Man, like just different sites to watch it, just so that I would have more options just in case. And I found Anime Pill that way, and it turned out that it was all commercial free. You just watch one ad at the beginning of the episode.
I'm not seeing any Oxium dropping.
I've gotten a few. I just picked up some up right then. But Kill la Kill's really, really good. That's a very, very good show. I'm for battling on. Maybe get to like wave 15.
Alright.
And then I watched, how many episodes of Gate did I watch while I was gone? I think I only watched one more episode. So I've seen the first 2 episodes of Gate now.
Gate, the first few episodes I think are the best, and it kind of trails off. I mean, it's still pretty good, but not where near as good as those first few episodes.
Yeah, that's what everyone that, well, not, I was going to say everyone that I've talked to, but that's not true. I don't really talking about it on anime. Just the stuff that I've heard about Gate is like, yeah, the first maybe 5 episodes are really good, and then it's not that it gets bad, but it just kind of dies. It's not a very well-paced series.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the second season.
Of Gate?
Yeah.
It's still going to be interesting to see what they do with the first season. Because basically the first 2 episodes are, like, you get introduced to the main character, you know, that guy, whatever his name is, and you see the battle in Japan. And then the second episode, they go through the gate, and it's a whole, I mean, basically the entire episode is just a fight.
Yeah, what's hilarious, it's not really that much of a spoiler. I'm not sure if you want me to say it or not.
I'm okay if you say it. I'm still not sure how I feel about Gate.
He's like some sort of hidden badass. He has like every single, let's put it this way, he's the Japanese equivalent of a ranger.
Okay.
Special forces.
Right.
And he just doesn't look it. So every time one of his like badass accomplishments comes out, it's like, what? He's that? And this one soldier, the one with the glasses, if I recall correctly, learns about this. It's like, there's no way. I wanted to be that all my life, and he's that?
Is it that girl? I don't know her name. But there's a girl with the glasses that, like, she doesn't like him.
Yeah, him.
Her.
Yeah, it's like every time one of his badass accomplishments it comes out, it's like, really?
I probably should use my power. There's energy orbs lying everywhere. Just all these guys are really low level. I'm just shooting them. But yeah, I mean, you know, the first couple episodes were good, but I don't really know where they're going to go with that show, because, I mean, it's cool to watch, but the army just absolutely destroys all of the fantasy creatures.
Yeah, it goes into more political intrigue for the first season.
Okay. That could be really interesting if it's done properly. I'll give it a few more episodes. I'll probably watch episode 5 or 6.
It's not terrible, but I'm trying to think of a good way to say it without spoiling.
I mean, if you give a couple spoilers on this series, I'm okay with that because I'm not like really invested in this series. I'm looking for something basically to keep me going.
Well, they almost inadvertently save one of the high-ranking royalty in the kingdoms, and it just feels like they're basically throwing women at this guy.
Basically throwing women at him. Like, in a sexual way?
Almost, not quite. The little death god, the lowly goth death god, comes on to him big time at one point.
Oh, you mean on the main character? I thought you were talking about like the Emperor.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. I just misunderstood you at first. So he saves this person, and it's like a high-ranking government official, and he basically like just...
Yeah, she's not the first princess, but pretty high up there if I recall correctly. And they are trying to negotiate peace because they're still technically at war, and the emperor's wanting to basically trying to use the Green Man, the Japanese army. That's the name that they eventually give him, to cleanse undesirable elements out of his kingdom.
That's interesting. So, like, he's sending all of the, like, basically all of the races and classes he doesn't like to go fight them and get killed because he knows that they can't win.
Yeah, at least that's what it seemed like it was. They never said it outright, but the Emperor's army, during, like, the second or third episode, actually pulls back from the battle and lets everyone else go at it and just get annihilated.
I don't think that was in the second episode, or if it was, it like was subtle and I missed it. Because in the second episode, it's just like it feels like everything that they can throw at the Japanese Defense Force is just being thrown at them, and they're just casually destroying everything. Like, oh, you've got dragons? Cool, let me just shoot that with my rocket. It's like, oh, you guys got armored horses? So, well, I've got a tank. Does the Japanese Self-Defense Force actually have tanks? I know they have aircraft and they have a navy.
Not sure.
Since they're only focused on defense, most of Japan is urbanized, where the fighting can be. Tanks don't do so well in an urban environment.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: is that the Japanese Defense Force is more defense in name only.
In real life or in the show?
From what I've understood, at least, is that they're trying to become a lot more militaristic.
Has this just been happening in the last few years?
For actually quite a while, from the podcasts I've been listening to talking about it. But that's one of the major criticisms of Gate, is that it's basically a propaganda piece for the people that are trying to promote the army to be like it was in the before World War II. Which I'm not sure if that's a valid criticism or not, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, the Japanese army before World War... or the Japanese military, I should say, before World War II wasn't that bad. It was... well, I guess it's how far before World War II you want to go. In the war they started with China, that was pretty bad. That was really the turning point, to the best of my historical knowledge, for when they went from having a... what's the right way to say it? Kind of an army that's a lot more like the way that the United States' army is supposed to work. Like, much more of a defensive organization. Instead of, now it's kind of we've become the world police. And
Team America, World Police.
yeah, not in a good way. I should go back and rewatch that movie. I watched it when I was a teenager. Maybe even in like my very early 20s. Like when I was 20. I bet I understand it a lot better, because that was right around the time that I started getting interested in world politics and things that actually matter.
Well, if you watch it, I think you're going to need a montage.
of Team America World Police.
You don't remember that song?
No, I don't remember that song. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't like. It's just not popping in my head.
That's one of my favorite songs from that.
Is that the America Fuck Yeah song? Or is that from something else?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's from that.
Okay. Yeah, let's just crush all those guys. What other animated I watched while I was gone? I think that's about it. Watched the whole first season of Ruby, watched a whole bunch of Kill la Kill, watched another episode of Gate, finished off One Punch Man.
One Punch Man was just amazing.
So good. That is such a good show. I can't wait for season 2. I mean, I assume there's going to be a second season. I suppose there might not be, but...
Oh, at very worst, you can always go read the manga.
yeah.
But yeah, that first like 5 seconds of the last episode, you knew that shit was going down.
You know, it's the episodes of School Live, of course.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to send you next.
Well, if you can't think of something right off the bat, I've got tons of shows on my list to watch already.
I mean, I can always just send you animated diabetes.
Animated diabetes.
Yeah, just something so sugary sweet that you end up with a sugar rush by the end of the episode.
What show is it?
I talked about before, it was called My Love Story.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, that's the genre I gave it. It's just animated diabetes.
Diabetes. Have you seen Kill la Kill?
No.
Kill la Kill has got some really deep stuff in it. Like, it's very fan servicey, but it turns around and like turns that on its head. One of the biggest themes in the show is to not be ashamed of who you are and just be who you want to be, and don't let people put you into a box, basically, just because you look or act a certain way. And I mean, you could completely miss it, but like, to me, like the sort of person who tends to really analyze stuff like that, it's so obvious. Like, I don't know how anybody could, you know. But it's so good how it turns a lot of those kind of classic anime tropes on their head, and turns a lot of the fan servicey stuff on its head. And it's pretty inclusive too. Like, I was really surprised that one of the main characters, like, are you familiar with kind of the premise of Kill la Kill?
Not really. I know it's battle school and that's about it.
Yeah, basically, like, there's this thing in the world that's called life fibers. It's like, it's not exactly living clothes, but certain clothes can be made with these special fibers that basically give people superpowers. And that's kind of the basis of the show. Like, all of these schools are trying to have the best superpowered kids for some reason.
Because Japan.
Yeah, because Japan. I think that there's a bigger reason to it, and I'm just starting to get into some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Like, you find out, I just found out who the actual real bad guy of the show was. At least I think. I could be wrong. There's been a lot of... there's been a couple of bait and switches in it, so I could be wrong. But anyways, they're very inclusive. Like, one of the main characters just really surprised me, like, what his superpower was. And I mean, if you're ever interested in watching it, I won't really say anymore, but I just was like, oh, that's a really interesting turn for his character to take. Yeah, I like that. And it makes sense, you just don't see it coming.
Does he yell Angel something and all his colors rip off?
No.
Sorry. Oh, that... I can't help myself, like I say.
I suppose you could say lots of things. I mean, I assume that you have a vocabulary, a decent-sized vocabulary. But
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, but yet I use cuss words a lot.
They are very versatile words. You can use them in many situations.
Oh, I got 90 oxium out of that.
I only got 81. I must have not picked up a drop that you did.
Well, the yellow flying robots, target them. If they destroy themselves, they don't drop the oxium, but that's where it comes from.
Yeah, I mean, I target them as much as I can, but I should be running a different weapon set that can kill a lot faster. A lot of Alpha Strike weapons. Oops.
We running that one again?
Yeah, I'm changing my weapon loadout real quick. Alright, I'm ready. I changed my melee weapon and my primary weapon. So, if we get roughly 100 per time, let's say 90 per time, we only have to do it 7 more times.
Whoa.
I won't subject you to that. But we will do one more. What time is it? Almost 10. I need to go in and like post the thing in full, but I need to go in and I need to cut out some of our discussions and post them as little separate videos. Draw in some more traffic that way.
The enemy is at our doorstep. We must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Since we're trying to take out flying enemies, Rhino.
The, whatever they're called, Oxium something or other, they've got Oxium in the name. They're the only enemy that I can't kill with Crush, which is my most powerful power, which sucks. It does hold them in place, though.
I'll also grab my carrier this time because it could kill those things pretty easily.
Which carrier did you bring along?
My carrier.
No, which... Oh, right, duh. I was thinking Sentinel, like the general name for them. I apologize for being a big dummy head.
I had too many syllables in it. Apologize. You know, as much as I got burnt out on Borderlands 2, I still like Mr. Torque.
I love Borderlands. I never finished Borderlands 2. I had it for Xbox 360 some years ago. I never finished it, and now I've got it on Steam, and I've just barely started it. I'm ready whenever you are, by the way.
Alright.
Ooh, Oh, this thing shoots fireballs now. Must have been the mods that I put on it. Oh, that's you. Duh.
I am Iron Man.
Making a few more kills now since you're not going to be running around with Valkyrie just murdering everyone in seconds.
Well, sorry.
It doesn't matter. I don't really care.
Oh no, it sounds like you care.
Nah. The only time I care is when one of my things is, my affinity mission is to get a certain number of kills. Uh-oh. I think that the assassin's about to come for me. Yep,
Yeah, I just saw the lights flicker. It's one of us.
it's me.
Who did you piss off?
Sargus Rook.
Yeah, retreat to the casket.
Right. That sounded so official, retreat to the casket. I'm just gonna swap to melee mode. So that's my most powerful weapon. Oh, here he is. Oh, never mind. I like died immediately.
Oh, it was the stalker. Why didn't you say it was the stalker?
I don't know. Yeah, he hit me once. I died. Anyways, now that that's over with.
Rockets for everyone.
What if I don't want a rocket?
I just love seeing them fly through the air. What can I say?
I was gonna say something, but then the stalker came after me. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well. I'm sure I'll remember here in a few minutes. I was talking about kill or kill, but I kind of finished that thought. I'll be glad when TeamSpeak gets back to normal. Everybody's done with all the holiday stuff.
Yeah, it's been lonesome.
I mean, I know that I was gone for some time, but I mean, I'm back home now, and so I'll be on more. Maybe not every night. I know that Friday night, or not Friday, Thursday night, which is tomorrow, being New Year's Eve, I may or may not be online. We're doing, our New Year's tradition is midnight steaks. So we'll be having delicious steak and margaritas tomorrow night. I don't know. We may watch a movie or play some games. My mom's supposed to come over, but she doesn't think that she's gonna make it till midnight. But Friday should be a normal day. Normal night. I need to post on Twitter about Kerbal MP for Friday. I have no idea what game to play.
Well, you also need to figure out if there's any games you want us to pick up.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not, I only have a couple bucks left in my wallet, so I'm not sure how many I could get.
Oh, I've got a game that we should play, just because it looks neat. What's it called? I bought it on the Steam sale, and it came with a copy to give away. Shoot, what's it called? Whoops, I meant to hit that.
I was going to say, you want to pull out. What is it?
What's the name? It's a car game. It's kind of like a free roam car stunt game.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot for the life of me think of the name of it though. But it looks fun. I haven't played it yet. I installed it on my laptop, but I didn't get around to playing it. I played a couple of games and then swapped to Eve.
Yeah, I think my main problem with Orion Dino Horde was just that the combat didn't feel that satisfying.
Yeah, the combat's not super satisfying. That's really a silly mess around game to play, which is fun every once in a while, but we can't like do that every week.
Yeah, I think it would be all right, you know, as like a double feature. You know, play one game then play another one.
Right. Windward is a game that I got on the Steam sale that I have played that I plan on talking about on the podcast, but it's designed to be a multiplayer game first and foremost. Like you can play it in single player just fine, because it's not like it's a PvP multiplayer game, but it's designed to be played as a multiplayer game. So that one has a possibility, and I enjoy it. It's a super quick description. It's a ship, like an Age of Sail naval RPG. It's cool. A lot of the stuff on it is simplistic, but it would be fun, I think, for a couple-hour multiplayer session, which is what Kerbal MP is. And it was, how much was it? I think it was like $2 or $3. So that one would go on the list for sure. Battlefront's fun. How much is it on the sale right now?
It was like $2 something.
Right. I mean, I'm willing to jump through some hoops to get a multiplayer server set up. So, that doesn't bother me.
10 Oxium up here.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not exactly on it, but look around.
It was 11 Oxium. You lied to me about how much was there.
Well, I had to pick up 10. Maybe I left one. Maybe I left one for you.
Oh, thanks.
Or just angstrom the hell out of that guy too hard.
You blew one of yours up, but since the drops were for everybody, mine didn't get blown up. It'd be interesting if you could actually do that. Blow up your drops. That guy just disappeared. Oh, I just picked up 11 Oxium. Now this shotgun is, the Sobek kills him quick. And it's only level 19. Just high alpha damage. I wish XCOM had more than just 1v1 multiplayer. It would be great if it had actually some kind of cooperative mode you could play. The XCOM board game works that way. 4 people play and each one assumes like a different role in the command center. and it adds a lot of variety to the game. You have to work together to defeat the alien menace.
Or just fail horribly and get XCOM 2.
Have you seen the trailers for the new Independence Day?
No, I haven't.
Did you watch the original Independence Day?
Yeah.
Did you
I
like
thought
it?
it wasn't bad. It's not, the greatest movie ever, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I think it's a really fun sci-fi movie. Like a really fun, excellent to watch action movie. The trailers for the second one look really good, but I'm not sure how good it will actually be. But it does have most of the original cast, so I have hope that the acting in it will be excellent. Love me some Jeff Goldblum.
More Oxyum up the casket.
Okay. I picked it up. Thanks, sir. What wave is that? 10. Okay. Oh, that's great. I got 2 blunderbuss things from the wave rewards. 2 blunderbuss
Yeah.
points. I guess you would have gotten them too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
For your bravery.
Yeah, let me just kill all you guys there. I still can't remember what I was going to say to you earlier.
Well, must have not been very important.
Must have not been. Whoa. What?
His shield went down at exactly the wrong time for him. Ooh, there's some more Oxyum.
Yep, picked it up.
Tank missile.
I bought the most recent Miracle of Sound album last week. Been listening to that like crazy. Level 6. Really like London Town. It's probably my favorite song on the whole album. It's about Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, which means I probably wouldn't listen to it because I'm just not an Assassin's Creed fan.
I feel like you could listen to it if you're not an Assassin's Creed fan, because it doesn't really make, at least not that I know of, direct references to it. It's not like some of the songs that are really referencey, you know?
More Oxyum up here.
Sweet. Lady of Worlds is really good too. That's a song about The Witcher 3. I don't really know all that much about the Witcher games. I've played The Witcher 1 and 2 a bit, but I've never
There's a lot of
them.
tits.
There are a lot of bits. You could have been making 2 or 3 jokes there. But that's just a really good selling slot. One of the female characters. Take that, bad guys. Is Kerbal recording this week?
I think next week.
Okay, I thought that was the case, but I don't remember them saying in this week's episode.
They said they were taking 2 weeks off, and last week was the first.
Well, the way I understood it from before is that they were going to take 2 weeks off, and it was going to be the week before Christmas and then the week of Christmas. But then...
Oh, no, I'm terribly confused.
Yeah, I got really confused, because they wound up being off when Amy was supposed to record, and then she couldn't. So then they came back and did an episode. I don't know. I'm going to go with their...
Oh, no, it would be kind of funny that if they recorded this week and no one wrote in because they thought they were still a week off.
Yeah. I need to go back and re-listen to this past episode. That would be a really good podcast episode to listen to while I'm playing Eve later. When I say later, probably not later tonight. I doubt I'll play any tonight, since we're going to record the podcast after this.
Yeah, which means I need to go through, pick out a couple... well, we're not doing the picks. We're doing what the damage was to our wallets, right?
Yeah. Thanks to Eve, I spent a lot more money than I intended to, but that's okay.
Whoops.
I mean, it still was all in my wallet. Like, I haven't spent anything that wasn't already in my Steam wallet. I just was intending to use the balance that I had left to do the Kerbal giveaway. But now I'm going to have to go buy another wallet card so that I can complete the giveaway.
Yeah, did you get your winners yet?
I have not done that. I was going to give Biff until tomorrow to send in any last-minute entries, because Biff told me that he had been sending them to me usually a day or two after he got them. So yesterday was the last official day to send in entries, and then I'm giving Biff until tomorrow to send me what's left of his anything that he has left.
All right, so I should rearrange my wallet right now, and or not my wallet, but my wish list for everything expensive at the top. Got it.
I mean, my budget is $20 per winner. So, depending on what the winner's wish lists look like, they might get one $20 game, or they might get several less expensive games. But we'll see what their wish lists actually look like. I haven't browsed through everyone's wish list. So, if there's only 1 or 2 things on it, then, they might get a $10 game, and then I'll have money left over, and I'll pick a third winner and get them something. So far, there's only 11 or 12 entries, so you've got a decent chance of getting something. Yay, I got 80 Oxium. Let's see how much more I need.
I got 79.
I need 533 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to do that another 7 or 8 times. I have another alert. What is this? Something on Mercury. A capture for 3,400. And there's one on Uranus that I don't have unlocked, and one on Europa that I don't have unlocked. Whoops. Let's see. We could go to Sedna.
Operator, the
Sedna.
system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Deception. Have I done deception before? Probably.
I have access to the one on Uranus
Let's go do that alert for funsies.
because that's an aura that you need.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I'm ready whenever.
Let's just put it this way. That's pretty much a required aura for any caster frame.
Oh, hey, we're still Christmas colors. Oh my, it's an Arclight mission. Wasn't this like a level 30 mission?
This will be fun.
It's just exterminate, so we should be okay.
Oh, they're only level 28. What's the worst that could happen? We die?
Warning, projectile incoming. That'll be okay as long as we're careful. And then
I gotta watch out for the one with the shields, though.
oh, yep.
We need to...
I mean, basically, I'm just in melee mode. My sword is so much more powerful than my gun. I've found a lot more mods for it.
Yeah, get the one with the shield off of me, please. I can't kill it.
Oh, shield guard. Come here, let me get behind you.
The one I just marked.
Oh, the other one with the shield. I'm coming. You're flying away from me, though, as fast as I'm flying towards you. Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to melee him.
Yeah, I do. I just killed him. There we go. And I'm basically just in afterburner mode, and I'm making passes at these guys.
Well, if you're into that sort of thing.
They're not really very attractive, so I don't know why I'm doing it. Nope, I don't want to be stabbing.
Your standards
you
are
in the face.
low?
Yeah, that's probably the reason.
Yeah, but take a look at your health. That's why you don't want to be stabbing those guys with the shields.
Nah, it's fine. My shield's coming back.
Yeah, but your health isn't.
No, but my shields are. If I die, that's what I've got you here for. You can just revive me. If you can get in behind, like, if I get in behind the guys with the shields, so no problem. But if I start stabbing them and they turn and face me, I'm locked into my attack combo and they do a whole bunch of damage to me.
Got another one on me.
I got him.
So strange that you can't use your Warframe abilities.
Yeah, you have to use the, suddenly I can't remember what the things are called.
Arcwing.
There you go, Arcwing. You have to use the Arcwing abilities. It'd be neat if you could use them both. I'd love to be able to use Polar Crush on these guys. What's the benefit to the other arc wings? I've never even looked at them.
Different abilities.
Take that shield guy. You too, other shield guy. Another one. Oh, there's two more.
Got a couple shield guys on me.
I'm coming. Right, there's one of them.
These are so annoying to try to kill solo.
That was just an enemy. Where's that shield guy? Oh, there he is. Come here. Stop trying to face me. Did you kill him?
Oh, look, another shield guy.
Kind of tied up at the moment. I will be right there though if you need a hand. Oh, that hurt. Got him though. The only time I ever channel is when I'm in my arc wing. Oh, nope. Trying to face me. I can't be reckless anymore with only 50 health. There we go. Nice teamwork. One more guy. Oh yeah.
Another job well executed.
Energy cycle. Excellent.
Yeah, an amazing aura. You will want to rank that up and put it on mag.
You are correct. I will want to do that. And I'm going to do that right now. Whoops. Upgrade.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
I guess I should probably upgrade Energy Siphon first. Because my current aura, if I remove it, I won't have enough to have any of my other stuff on there. That's close. Rank 4. Oh, so close. Like one teeny tiny sliver away. Let's see. There we go. Apply fusion.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Ortis, I'm thinking that you need to shut up.
Operator, you have remembered unintended violence.
Ooh, more Lordium.
Oh, that's the problem.
Have you tried turning it off and back on?
No. The problem with the aura is that energy siphon is a different... what are they called? Like little symbols?
Affinity?
Yeah, it's a different affinity to mag.
So it's not giving you as much boost.
No, nowhere near as much.
But it's definitely still worth it.
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit of reconfiguring. Can I use a forma? To change that? I can. Okay, cancel. I know if you use a forma on a Warframe, it resets it. But I'm willing to do that. Let's see, what is it?
But that will rank Mag down to 1. You'll have to re-rank her again.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. It resets it. But I am willing to do that. Let's see. Yes. Should be able to slot that in. There we go. I start with 14 rank points. Ooh, I can, whoops. Yeah, I can do that, and then riveting stuff right here. Me just staring at this, trying to figure out what I can put where to get back at least as close as I can. I mean, I get 14 capacity right off the bat just from the aura. I have 6 points left, but I can't put a mod on there that is 6. Alright, so we'll go with that for now. This is gonna be great. Let's do... this. Even on unranked, I should be okay at this low a level, and I should rank up very quickly. And I now have power regeneration, and I still have a whole lot of power. Basically, this sets... It changed... I didn't realize this, but changing the aura changed all of my affinities to match the aura. I did not know that was the
What,
case.
really?
Yeah, it changed the other two that I had.
Oh, I didn't know that it did that.
But that's actually good because the powers all use the exact same aura. I don't know which all the different ones are, but it's basically the line. And so that actually makes my power abilities, I can upgrade them more than I could before on my previous build. I was just out of space for them.
Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
Only got pull again, but that's okay.
Hmm?
So I've only got pull again, but that's okay. Pull is decently powerful. I should unlock the shield recharge pretty quickly.
I have a feeling I'm going to be wiping off the floor a couple times before this is done.
Probably you will. I mean, I'm going to do my best to not let that happen, but I've only got 150 shield and 175 health. Or sorry, 75.
Yeah, whenever I have more shield than you, there's a problem.
I mean, I couldn't put any of my shield mods on.
Additional life support has arrived.
I've already leveled up once. I'm already pretty close to a second level up. Reloading. I'll just stab you instead. That works. Ouch.
Another life support capsule is now available.
There we go. Level 2. Give me an extra 30 shield. Come on, there we go. There we go.
Prepare for life support.
I am having to concentrate a little bit more than normal. Actually keep an eye on my shield.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kill everything as fast as possible.
I mean, that's what I'm doing too. I miss not having Crush though. I quite like Crush.
You have a crush on it?
I do, I have a crush on Crush. Crush is a really freaking good power. Kill everything in like a 50-meter radius. At least with the way my build is, that's how it works. Only a few enemies can survive Crush. I mean, pull's not bad. It does do damage to enemies when you pull them, and it does more damage if you're able to pull them into an object. Alright, I got the shield boost. Try to pick up one of these life supports.
Sorry, I don't have time to breathe.
Oh, my shield's draining. Where's my shield draining? It's alright, I'll just use shield polarize and boost it back up. Now that I have unlimited, slowly regenerating power.
Yeah, I need to still drag you on the second dream quest at some point.
I'm down.
I'll get the sponge.
Thanks. Oh, what got me that time? I just came out of nowhere.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thanks. I'll shoot these guys down here.
Oh, back up to full power already.
Almost a level 4 mag. I'd like to be level 10 by the time we're done with this. I'm okay if the 10th level comes from the XP boost for actually completing the mission. At level 10 I'll have enough power to re-equip my shield mod. Oh, this is so much fun. I mean, pull only uses 25 energy per charge, but... Oh! I died again. Good area. Thank you, Mister.
Mister?
Thank you. I just like keep spamming the one key. Cool, cool, cool.
Well, I can do that as well. Rip line.
Oh, something sniped me. They are starting to get up to a higher level.
They are?
Well, For me, they are. Let's see, this was an alert. Here we go.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
Alright, I'm gonna pop life support, then make a run for it.
Sounds good. Are you gonna pop it like a piece of bubble wrap?
They made unpoppable bubble wrap. It's my. That's the clue that we're living in what's going to be a dystopian future.
They made unpoppable bubble wrap?
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of that?
I don't know. Well, like I said, if you want proof that we're going to live in a dystopian future, unpoppable bubble wrap, first sign.
Makes me sad. Can you still buy the normal poppable bubble wrap?
Yeah, it's just doing company, but yeah. I understand, I think. It's meant to be better packing material, but that's not the point of bubble wrap.
Nope.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Looks like I made it to rank 6. No, that's not rank 10, but it's still alright.
It still stinks. I mean, after all, it is rank.
Oh my gosh. That was terrible.
You laughed.
I did laugh. Let's see. Shield.
You missed me. And my bad puns. Admit it.
Oh, I really did. I'm not trying to hide that fact. There we go. Got my shield mod. Eight more levels and I can put vitality back. I mean, basically, I'm only one mod away. Vitality, well, 2 mods away. Vitality and Rage from having the exact setup I had before. But with my change in affinity,
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
I will now have, let's see, 9 more. 4 and 4 is 8, 11. 19 and 9 is 28 out of 30 plus 14. I will have 16 more capacity with the exact same setup after this change once I max out mag again. Which is awesome. I mean, like I said, I've almost got the exact same loadout and I'm only on rank 6.
Oh, very nice. I didn't realize you were running that few mods, though.
Yeah. The mag did not have any affinity slots that helped with my big mods. So basically they are all sitting in affinity free slots, taking up, 10, 11 a piece.
Well, also, Valkyrie's running with a reactor on her, so instead of 30 some affinity cap, she has a 78.
Right.
Because Steel Charge happens to match, so I'm getting 18 from that alone.
Rhino is the only one I have that has a reactor on him. I've got another reactor, but I don't think I'm going to use it on mag. I think I'm going to save it for a future Warframe. I'm definitely not going to use it on Excalibur. I haven't used Excalibur in forever. I should just go ahead and get rid of him. 1040. I got enough time to run one more mission for sure, maybe 2. No alerts that I can get. How about... right here. This is a capture mission. But this will give me some more XP and will serve to unlock another couple of missions on Phobos.
So basically, run ahead and kick ass.
Yep, you can do that if you want to. I've got my shield bond back now, so I don't have my full shield capacity, but I think it said that my capacity was 600, which should be enough for me to be alright now.
Yeah, it's hilarious that your shield capacity is so much higher than mine whenever I'm max rank.
What's your shield capacity?
200 some.
Yeah.
You are here.
Yeah, my shield is-
210.
My shield is 690.
Capture and extract.
But here's the thing: is I have 1,000 armor, so I have like 60% damage reduction base.
Yeah, I've got almost no armor. Whatever the stock armor is on this thing is what I've got.
Sorry, just darting through everything.
That's fine. I'm killing stuff to get XP.
Target is in the vicinity. Find them. You found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Well, that's done.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back.
Nice.
I wasn't joking about running ahead and just doing the mission.
You are surrounded by
That's fine. I'm just gonna fight my way now to the extraction point. I'm not gonna like take my sweet time, but I am gonna kill everything that's in my path.
Well, eventually you'll meet up with my just path of carnage.
Yeah, I suppose I'll kill everybody that you sprinted past. Although I think that they respawn on a capture mission.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, look at all that XP. Oh, hello.
Well, I'm at the exit.
That's cool. I'm getting there. Oh hey, well little rolly grenades came and exploded on me and I got a fusion core.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you were a little bit tough. So are you. Why do you have so much health? Die.
He did 100 push-ups a day, 100 squats, ran 10 kilometers.
Yeah, ran 10 kilometers. Almost at 10 miles. I was like, no, that's not right. Oh, did you run the timer out?
the captive is
Yeah.
escorted
Oh,
to the
okay.
extraction point. Well done.
Unless you wanted to sit there and kill your way to me.
Well, I mean, that's what I was doing, but that's fine. hey, I get the same amount of kills as you.
Yeah, and I was sitting at the extraction point for a while just meditating.
All right. Well, that was quick, so let's do another one. Defense, not so quick, but that's okay. We can just finish up doing that. I'll probably edit everything together tomorrow sometime.
Are you talking about the podcast or this?
No, the podcast.
Yeah. Don't forget our new theme as well.
Right?
We have to send you the file though, or just send you a link to it.
Yeah. And I'll get all of that put together and submit it to iTunes. But yeah, I'm going to shoot for a Saturday release. That gives me a couple of days. I'm pretty sure I can do it tomorrow, but...
Yeah, just give me the MP3 so I could get the rendering done.
I will do that. Hey, I can't. That's not the way to go. But yeah, I'll send you the MP3 as soon as I get it done. And we'll just do what we did last time. We can post it on our YouTube channels, and then I'll set it up so that it goes out on our RSS feed.
It's this map.
I don't think I've ever played this map before. Maybe I haven't, I just don't remember.
It's annoying.
Why?
They get up on all the ramparts and shoot at you from cover.
I don't know. It does feel an awful lot like the defense map on Earth.
Is this another alert or just a random one you picked?
No, it's just a random mismatchup. Right, I still don't have enough power to take on like a dozen guys at a time and be perfectly okay.
Hey Jared, watch. Well, assuming that there's someone around still. Look, I'm mag. I'm mag.
Yeah, but you can only do one at a time. I pull everyone towards me. I'm so...
Yeah, but I'm also just killing them outright.
That's true, you are. I'm so attractive. Huh? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, for that, I'm leaving.
Not cool, bro. Turns my feel goods into feel bads. Yeah, you guys just slide across on those ropes. That's cool. I'll gun you all down. I can use pull to jerk them off of the ropes and they fall to their death.
You're jerking them off?
Absolutely. Until they die. Yeah.
Dude, not cool. I mean, use some lotion or something.
Uh-oh. I think I froze. Let's see. Whoops. I don't want to invite.
Yeah. If this was a really serious mission, I would summon Clem.
Friends. Join session. There we go.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
I've been entertaining our guests so far.
That's good. I just bisected that guy. No.
So we had to split.
No more misses.
And here I thought you were being attractive.
I swapped to my my melee weapons. No more messing around. As soon as some enemies spawn, that is. I could switch to my stilettos, but enemies over here. There we go. I still remembered what my affinity mission was. So hopefully I don't lose any of the rewards.
Whoa! Got hit by the turret. Watch out.
Oh, yep.
Warned you about the turret.
I'm just gonna hit revive since this is the last one. Can I pull it? No, I can't pull a guy off the cliff.
I'm still bleeding out, by the way.
I know. I killed the guy. Don't die. Oh, yeah. I gotcha.
Now I'm angry.
Valkyrie's done being attractive as well.
What, you don't like screamers?
Yeah, well, it depends. Valkyrie's
Yeah, I'm
screaming
thinking
is
five,
fine.
5 waves and that'll be it.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm pretty close to level 8, so I should get that. As long as I didn't lose anything for getting dropped out. Oh, that was a nice combo. I only recently got the style for the two-handed axis. I guess it would be just two-handed weapons, or dual-wielding weapons in general.
Oh, we are losing the casket.
Yeah, I got really hurt when we both died, and it hasn't recovered yet.
Yeah, those turrets are no joke.
Yeah, they're definitely not very funny. Maybe they're satire instead of jokes.
Maybe it's like a political cartoon that's supposed to make you think more than laugh.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, whoops, I jumped off. But I didn't actually jump off the edge of the map, so I have to run back up here.
I'll leave them for a moment. Oh, no. Oh, wait. We're pulling out 5 anyway. Gotta give us 15 seconds to think about this one, huh?
Absolutely. Need that full
Are
15.
you sure you want to pull out?
Well, if
Were
don't
you
want the kids to
chicken?
do.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Alright, level 8 mag. Real quickly. Gonna check on something.
All mods are counted.
And then I'll be ready to call it.
I have not taken any.
Call it what?
I don't know. I never asked it what I wanted to be called.
Well, at least you're calling. In the meantime, I'm making large team energy restores. Do you think we need something else to talk about tonight, or do you think we have enough?
I think we might have enough. I'm going to take actually some during our break. I'm going to take a few serious minutes, like to look at it and think about it, because I've just kind of glanced at it. And then if we
Yeah,
need
along
to-
with all the extra links I put in.
yeah, I'm gonna actually go read those. Yeah. 43,200 credits to bump redirection up to the next rank.
Wow.
But now it's a 360% shield boost. Which gives me another 80 points of shield at this level.
I've been thinking, operator.
Let me take it off and see how much it's actually giving me. It's giving me a total of 520 shield boost. Or no, sorry, 540. And it's still got 2 more levels left. I can't imagine how much it's going to take. I ran out of fusion cores. I used all of my fusion cores, and then I used 100 duplicate mods that I had to get it to the
Wow.
next level. But
I understand.
Yeah, some of these mods take just a fortune to level up.
yeah, I'm not worried about the credits. I don't think. Let's take a look and just see what the next upgrade is going to cost. Alright, I would estimate that to be at 10% of the bar. And that is almost 10,000 credits. So, if my rough guess is...
Well, it also depends on what type of mod you're using, or cores.
Very true. I'm using the same color. So red.
No, I mean, okay, that's going to be the most expensive because it's taking more of them. Using the gold ones actually are cheaper.
I thought that if you matched,
No. It's the Rankacore.
well, I'm not talking about fusion. No, sorry, I'm just talking about cards. I don't have any more fusion cores right now. I thought that if you were using cards, that the red ones, like if you match the color, they got a boost. I mean, I
No.
could be totally wrong. So the color of the card reflects its rarity, because I've seen like golden cards before. I know what those are, but like just the general red, blue, and yellow cards. Red is worst and yellow is best.
Yeah, the golden cards are the best, but the thing is that using fusion cores are actually more efficient.
Oh yeah, no, I use fusion cores. I only resort to using cards, or just regular mods if I have to. Like if I really want to get an upgrade done. Like I really wanted that one done, and I had so many duplicate cards. I was like, I'll just throw all these duplicate cards at it. Still, though, I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be between 70 and 100,000 credits to upgrade it. And we'll see. Since I'm out of fusion cores, I'll need to gather a few more.
Yeah, I'm toying around with Valkyr's build a little bit. Just realized I haven't been running power strength on her, so yeah, there's a mistake. And I just maxed it out, so she went from 105 to 130% power strength.
Nice.
That's going to make Hysteria hurt.
My power strength is 100, but my range is 138%.
Let's see, power duration 112, power efficiency 130, power range 100, power strength 130. And I'm running 1020 armor, 780 health, 300 power, 110 shield with a sprint speed of 1.1.
My sprint speed is 1.0. I got 210 power right now. That's sad. But it'll go up as I continue to level back up. I had 250 before. Alright. Well, I've looked at the thing that I wanted to, and it wasn't as quick as I intended, but that's okay. I am ready to call it if you are.
All right, take us out. Hey, I do Mondays, so it's your turn.
We didn't do Monday.
Don't argue it.
Um,
I can almost hear you try to think. Wait, what?
Yeah. Whatever, though. I can do an outro. We'd like to thank all of you who are watching for watching this episode of Wednesday Night Warframe. I have been your host, Gaming Psychologist, and with me my co-host, as always.
Caffeine Rage, the lazy.
If you want to check out our other stuff, you can find us on YouTube. For me, you can find me at The Gaming Psychologist, and Rage's channel is...
Game with Caffeine Rage, which is coming off hiatus next week.
That is good. We are about to go record our new podcast, which is called Video Game Logic. You can find that on YouTube just by searching Video Game Logic. Episode 0 is out, which was our pilot test episode. The episode we're recording tonight is going to be episode 1, which we don't have a title for yet, but by the time you listen to it, we will. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.